Now you might be calling it winding up the evening. What I have here is I'm boiling maize separate. I'm boiling beans separate, rose cocoa beans, maize. I'm boiling potatoes separate. Then these ones I'll put them together with the grill because I want to do nyama choma, and this I'm going to use it for frying this. And another ingredient that I want to include in the whole thing is some greens, some greens, and let me see, I have some greens here. Yes, I have some greens here. Spinach. So that's all I need. I'll need some curry powder and I will need some cooking fat, oil, sunflower oil, and I will need some tomatoes. That's all I can do. Yeah, I got tomatoes. I think I'm good to go. I'm good to go. So the name of the food will be called mokimo. And the potatoes get boiling as well. The potatoes also get boiling as well. Yeah, everything is boiling here. Right. Now it's time to start the grilling issue. I don't know where to put the camera. I really don't know where to put the camera. We have a problem here. There's a flecked, some piece of dot. Aha, I got it. It's on the lens. Now the lens is clean. What I want to do is to put the fire. I've got charcoal here and I don't have anybody to hold for me the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to light the fire. I have matches here. I have paper and I have the charcoal and the briquetter. So this process I've shown you in the previous video, so I don't need to really concentrate to do it much because time is not on my side. All right, so yeah, just be with me in this.
Smoke linaweza ingia hapa nifunge.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just remove this thing. Hello girls. How are you? Hi.
supposed to use a knife. This time round, the charcoal from Biltema was very good quality. Very good quality. We got this from Biltema, and that was very cool. So it's time to light the fire. It's time to light the fire. There we go. Stoop walls. Indoors it's working. Indoors it was working, but now it doesn't want to work anymore. All right, it's frozen. Have to take other matches. This one is not working outside. Kibiriti.
What do you call this thing? guests, Papa. Watu 4.
Okay.
The price is cheap. Kumbe booking.com wako much higher.
Total?
Their price is cheap. 1,400 for 2 nights. The Trout restaurant.
This has to be done until it's brown. So that goes on until it turns brown. I put the carrots, I put the potatoes, the onion, and the paprika. Now I want to slice the beef and start the roasting because the fire is now ready. The fire is super ready. So I'll get everything slicing and going on. Right. I think I'll cool down. I'll cool down the fire so that it goes slow motion now. All right, let me slice the beef and then have it put on. Done. So oi, this is not good. Oh man, these slices are done. Okay, these are very important tools. Very important tools. This one's for checking out the temperature. And let me see one more. Yeah, this one. I got enough tools now to do my thing. Okay. So I'll pick up this one. Look at the strawberry. And then I'll put it here. And here. And this one here. So I'll come back with some little magic. this one, it's just fruit. I can give it to my plants. I can give it to my plants. I can give it to the plants. Right? So my grilling goes on. So what I'm going to do is I'll get my surf. All right. Meanwhile, I can check my. It's called multitasking. This is doing well. Slow but sure. At the same time, I'm going to get my food brush. I can't find it there. I got it here. Food brush. I'll take this. And I got some barbecue stuff. Let me see. Oh, just a moment. I got some barbecue oil. I got it. It's so hidden deep inside here. I got it. A lot of oil is here, vinegar, all those things that we don't need. But this is perfect. This is marinade. So I'll put it here. Chaos. This is nice. Okay. And then I'll carry some salt and black pepper. My brush. Let me just check my onions for the time being. They're good. They're not burning yet. Carry this. Veen is being watched on TV. Veen is being watched on TV. Okay. This one here. Open it there. So I got this. You just and then paint it over the beef. This is marinade oil. It's nice. Very nice. Very nice. The choma is coming out. Very nice. And then we give it a flip. Wish it really got stuck on the. It really got stuck on the thing. Give it a flip. And then looks very nice. Very, very nice. And then sprinkle it with a little bit of salt, just a little, and black pepper. Right, now we can also flip around the potatoes, the onion. Flip, just keep flipping them around, and then the carrots as well. To avoid burning the meat completely, it's good to keep them quite a distance away from the fire for or rather I can lower the fire to go down. Sorry, I'm twisting the wrong handle. Lower the fire to go a little bit lower so that it kind of like grills slowly and nicely. All right, this is a thing, man. Okay, so this gives me time to go and fix the other side. That's called multitasking. It's called multitasking. Okay. Oh, this is nice. It has browned. These are the mokimos. So from here, we put the second ingredient, which is going to be the... I don't know whether the camera is going to hold it there. We put in all the tomatoes. Look at all that. So we put all the tomatoes. There we go. So this is nice. I'll put it on the cover. I'll put it on the cover as I go check on the beef on the outside. So here things are rolling. My potatoes are soft, my beans are soft, and my maize is soft. And what I'm going to do is I'll try and get to fry the what do you call it? Spinach. Let me just put it such that it gets soft along with the potatoes because of time. Time is of essence. They kind of come in pellets. They kind of come in pellets. So going to have that just dissolve and fall in. There we go. So that can proceed as we go multitasking to check. The spinach thing is now ready. It's getting kind of like soft, mixing up with the tomatoes. So what we are going to do now, it's time for seasoning it. I hope this thing will be able to hold here. So one of the first things that we are going to use is Royco Choose Mix. Sorry, got a spoon here. Put a generous amount. Okay, and a bit of Simbambili. This is curry powder. So just mix it up mix it up so it comes into kind of like a spinach mix here. And I think now at this point we are almost good to go, so we can start bringing in our foreign ingredients, the potatoes. Since they are going to be mashed, it would be as well as good as, you know, just cutting them into pieces in there, so that it will allow easy mashing. So the potatoes have been kind of like cut there. I'll allow them to soften a bit, cook and soften a bit before I bring in the I'll allow them to soften completely before I bring in the maize and the beans. So we need salt in this aspect. We got salt here. Oh, this is brand new. Oh, we got salt. I'll just use this table salt. You have to salt it well. Great. So as I go check on the beef, I'll put the cover so this one softens up. Reduce the fire. And then go check the beef. The beef should be ready by now. And the potatoes. Let me see. The sun has set. Time is really flying off. The sun has set. Whoa, this is amazing. Everything seems to be ready here. Look at my beef. Super semi-burnt, just a little bit. Yeah. And then there you go. My paprika is also ready. The paprika is really overdone, so this I can just push it into the bowl, ready for that. Oh, one of the carrots is completely burnt. Yeah, carrots are soft and burnt. The beef, I'll put them far away from the direct fire so that the onion can burn a little further. The potatoes are not all that done. So that can really stay there. This one can stay a little bit away from the fire. Then a little bit more marinade. little bit more of marinade. Flip it around. Apply more marinade. Flip it around. And then apply more marinade. This is beautiful. Right. This is the spirit of nyama choma. So I can have that going on. That's soft. That's soft and cool enough. Have to give it more time. Have to give it more time to soften up. The potatoes are not 100% soft. Then last we'll be just adding the maize and the beans and mashing them. Yep, that's what we have. That's soft. That's soft and cool enough. Have to give it more time. Have to give it more time to soften up. The potatoes are not 100% soft. Then last we'll be just adding the maize and the beans and mashing them. Yep, that's what we have. It's a very important moment. It's time to add our stuff. It's going to look a bit clumpy about what to do. That's what we're going to do. Here and there. And then crown it with the maize. Maize. nice to salt it at this juncture so that you get a perfect mixture. This is so much food. It was for 3 days meal or something like that. Let's see if I can speed up the process. I can get my stuff moving. That was plenty. Okay. So what is remaining here will only be mashing it and ready to be eaten. Ta-dang! And finally I have to present this. Nyama choma, mudokoi, grilled kachumbari, and tomatoes. Yeah, so that's all that I had to say for now. Good night. Oh, just as I said to you, now I've loaded 2 cartons and a spade, and I'm going to borrow horse poop. So horse poop is going to be mixed with the new soil that was coming. The seeds are already spread, so I'll mix the horse poop together with the soil, at least 3 bags, then use it to the front and the back side. So follow me to the poop house. The Pilgrim stays busy and we have to get moving. Yep, my journey now takes me to go borrow some horse poops to mix with the soil. The day is moving very, very fast, and just as I told you, in Sweden it's normally very, very, very tough, in the sense that people don't have time. There's no free time to just sit and blah blah blah. I mean, there is always, everybody's busy, and this is just one of the Pilgrim's day. And please share with me in the comment section what happens in your free day activity. I mean, free day. What other activities do you do? Wow, just share with me. And if you have a comment on how I'm doing mine, please let me know what your feeling is all about it. But right now I'm enjoying my ride. I'm going to get the horse poops. And then my tripod is going to be good. Just watch how I'm multitasking and doing everything at the same time. I'm just multitasking and doing almost everything at the same time. Yep. Riding into people's compounds, going after poops. This is Ocha. Hapa ni Ushago kabisa. This is Ocha. Okay, here I am. Here I am. I believe you've met this horse before. Pilgrim. And okay, I'll pick the poops here. So we're going to take a photo with you. Okay, I'm going to borrow your shit. Okay, I'm going to take your shit and I'm going to fix the garden with it. Okay, okay, Pilgrim. Okay. Men på grund av du har Sunday best så du står den sidan och låt jag göra arbetet. Aha. Okej, vi har tagit en bild med er. Så. Och sen vi tar en bild. Du vill inte. Tack så mycket. I got my horse shit now. Everything is in place and I'm on my way to go and plant the grass. Look at the countryside. Look at the countryside. Look how beautiful it is. I'm so grateful. I've gotten my test buys and everything is going on well. Now I'm on my way. I'm telling you, time is of essence. Time is of essence when you have so much to do like this. You get to go keep moving. And in the process, as I will be on the way home right now, having picked this test buys, I wanted to remind you, because I'm not so sure whether I put up that video. I'd taken a video a long time ago regarding the church ruins. Look at the spring, by the way, how the trees are coming back. And the leaves are starting to roll back. It looks so beautiful. Yeah, what I was trying to say is on my way to pick this horse manure, I was passing through this the old church, and there's what we call the church ruin. The original church that we used to have was here, and then it got damaged, but the site has been left and it has been standing, and once in a blue moon, we come and congregate together in this place and have our service in the outdoor meeting. This is I'll look for a place to stand. There is I'll look for a place to stop. So I'll just try and get the car outside the road in case somebody is coming back. It's passing by. Can be able to get across. So there is a kind of like a house which has been preserved So all the church things are kept there. It used to be like a farmer's special place. Oops, yeah, I just did the right thing. I got the car out of the road. And this is the ruins of the church. It's called Shirko Ruin. And this was the church compound. I don't know if it is open, but I'll try and find my access in. It's like a tourist site. Stumens Kyrkoruin, Hjälmoleden. This is towards our place here. And this was the Nitop's church. Nitop is the place where I first lived. All you need to do is to push this on this side, then you open the gate. So this was a wall of the church, round. And characteristics of the old church and the new church. The new churches have got so many graves. And during this period, there were not so many graves. And the only one gravestone that you can be able to see is this one, which I don't think it was a gravestone, but it was kind of like a mark to show that the Nitop Kyrkan was built in 1847, and then it was reconserved in 1988 after 1938, and then it got burnt, and then the new one was built in Nitop, where the service was last time, the last service that you saw me airing. So this was a church bell, and there were no tombs, quite many, except for one tombstone that you can be able to see here. And in this tombstone, not much is written. It's written in figures that are not visible, so I don't know really what happened here. But that is the church perimeter. This is the bell. The bell still works. The bell tower is very intact. You can count for all those years what it was like. And the church was old stone. You can be able to see it if you count those number of years. The view is so spectacular. The church is good. And this is the altar. I've entered from the Holy of the Holies, where the priest enters, and this is the main altar. That is the priest's changing room, the vicar's cloak room, where they change. And from here onwards, this is where the congregation would sit. So this was the size of the church, if you can be able to see it. That was the central altar. And this is the Nitop's church, just reminding you of what things looked like in 1847. In the year 1847, this was the church. It was such a new church, so good. And then it was reconserved in 1938. My dad was 2 years old. And then I'll take you to I've already shown you the new church, the one that we were in last Sunday. So that was the new church that was built after that in 1938 and 1939. So thank you so much for sharing with me. This was not part of the video, but we found it along the way. I had to close the gate back, and I'll take my horse poops at home. And yeah, here we go. I wish I would make a live video. I'm trying to figure out how it's being done, but wait, I'll be presenting to you guys live videos, and it will be nice communicating with you guys one on one. Eventually home with the horse poops. Eventually home with the horse poops. Now I'm going to put everything down. Oh, my petrol is still out. I have to keep it indoors because petrol is very dangerous. It can catch fire, so it's better I keep it safe in the garage. Yeah, I don't know how to hold the camera, but I have to take out these horse poops out of the car before the car starts stinking, and see if I'll mix them over there with the soil. Yep. That was very kind of the Brookers for having helped with the horse poops, and yeah, now I'll carry them out. Let me put, hoping that the camera won't fall. Okay. 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 I'll leave this open for fresh air to kind of like blow inside. And the next thing that I'm going to have in this crash show programs, I'll wash these cars. And meanwhile, in the process, I thought there was no bread, so I want to put some bread to be yeasting just to make them, so as it will be yeasting for many hours apart from the nyama choma that we'll make in the evening. I want the bread to be yeasting, then we shall bake it overnight before I go to sleep. So let me do the door and then come and fix some water to wash these cars. They should be shining in a few minutes. Meanwhile, the robot will also be looked upon to see if I can be able to start it so that it starts running around to cut the grass. All right. Hello. In the process of the hurry, what I want to do, I'll try to find a place for my camera. What I want to do right now is I want to make some bread. I'm not going to bake it immediately, but I want to use this handy machine to just prepare the dough such that it gets whatever. As you know, I've been working up and down, so I think the best thing right now is to throw a clean apron on me and see if I can be able to have this on. This machine works wonders. It makes life a lot easier instead of spending a lot of time here trying to make a good dough. Yeah, I got that right. Sorry. So what I'm going to do here is wash my hands. Okay. I'll use a tissue to just dry my hands, and tissue to dry my hands. Then the first ingredient that we are going to use is vetemil, unga ngano. This is ecologisk. This is ecological, done without any chemical manure and everything, so it's pretty good. And I don't know, I didn't have a recipe of how to measure. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll just use my eyes as I normally do. So I want to make that amount of bread. I don't know how many grams or milligrams is that. Great. So I have that one. That's the first ingredient that goes in, and I'll put in a little salt. Very, very little salt. Very, very little salt. Okay. And I can start mixing this stew. Let me see if I can be able to start mixing this stew. Just to see if I'm mixing it. So in the process of the mixing, I'll be able to get yeast. This is yeast. But yeast, I just won't put much. I have to put that is quite enough. That will be like 1 teaspoonful. Let me see if I can get 1 teaspoonful. Okay. Yeah. 1 teaspoonful. Yeah. Just mixing very well and then help so that it mixes pretty well. I'll get some milk. I got some milk. What I can be able to do is I can use eggs in the milk, so I just mix it up to have a quite quick mix. I wanted to use 2 eggs, but I've decided to reduce it to 1, otherwise it's going to have a strong egg smell. I'll go by 1 egg. I'll return 1. And in it I've also put syrup. This is light syrup. Sprinkle a little bit there. Try to get the mixture right. Next, I'll scoop sugar. Sugar, I'll put quite a lot, like this big spoon. I'll make some little sweet bread. So that's sugar. This is the mixture of the egg, the milk, and the syrup. stop the machine, lift it up, see if I can be able to have this mixture in. This is the milk. This is the milk and the egg and the syrup. Almost looks like honey there. So this will be something to work on in the evening, or not right now. It will be something to work on in the evening. I was forgetting a very, very important gradient which has to come at this particular moment, which is margarine. This is very, very important. This is very important. I got this much, and I don't know, I've not measured it at all. What I'll try to do is to cut it into cubes so that it can be able to blend easily. Yeah, so it's just a question of putting it in. There you go. That's margarine. And I think I'm done with the ingredients for my bread. I'm done with the ingredients for my bread. Here I go. Mix it so well. water. This is just water. Makes it go much smoother. Quite amazing result. Doing a very, very good job. I'll let the door to rest. I'll let the door rest. This can be able to rest like in about 25 minutes before we do the final mix. Yep. So meanwhile, let me start doing something else. I cannot stand here for the next 25 minutes. So we have the next thing rolling. Once it has rested, now I'll love to leave it now to start yeasting. I won't move it from there. So what I'm going to do is there are many methods that you can be able to use, but this I'll use aluminium foil. I mean, not aluminium foil, but plastic foil, just to make sure that it gets well covered. So I'll use plastic foil. Let me get a scissor. Let me get a scissor and just cut it off and seal it well. That's good enough to go, so it can be able to yeast here and as I go do other jobs. So now I request for the liberty to go and wash the cars. This one is yeasting, and the process is going on. Thank you. Starting to clean the car begins with what you call vacuum cleaning. And vacuum cleaning means removing all the carpets, and that's what I'm going to do to both the cars. So yeah, it will be a lot of work. Look at all the scrap in the car. I just have to put everything in order, take out all the unnecessary stuff from the car, and see to it that it's clean as possible. These are start cables. I'll just put everything in good order. Oh, the garage is even worse. And these things, we normally have them inside the car, so in case you knock onto an animal by mistake, you have to hang it on there to inform the authority that an animal has been run over, and it's somewhere in the forest there, so that it can be able to get some medical help or so. So we always carry this in the car. My daughter is learning to drive, so when she's driving she has to have that on the car and a bit of our instruction manual. So things have just been here, but I'm not here to show these. I'm here to clean up the car, just to make sure that the cleaning is thorough. I've got 2 cars to go, this one, and I can't put the video running over, so I'll just show you once I'm done, and you can be able to tell what it is like. This is what it is before, and it's so dirty, and you'll see what it is afterwards. I'll wash them and polish them for today. And washing them at home like this, one should avoid using chemicals a lot, so I'm trying to be a lot chemical free. I'll fix the robot afterwards. If there, it needs also my service to cut the grass. My guests have already come, you can see I did everything on time. So yeah, everything is just to fight on. At least I struggled, and we did everything quickly, and we managed on time. The guests are comfortable. Let me do the car wash now. Look, I got a problem that people don't understand, but this problem is a genuine problem. I get a lot of accusation that I go hoarding a lot of unnecessary stuff, and a lot of unnecessary stuff in the house, that I don't throw everything. For example, this is my toothbrush. Once I'm done with it, I don't throw it. Because it normally has a job to do. Apart from that, right now I've washed it, and as I'm cleaning the car, there are some parts, some very tricky parts, you see, that a lot of dust just goes in, and look how handy this thing can be. Look at this. I don't know whether I'm focusing the camera right, but there are some very tricky corners. See, as the car gets very dusty, I normally kind of like go for those corners that are very tricky. See, you can't imagine the amount of dust that is just flying away from here, especially between these spaces. My old toothbrush works miracles here. Look in between the seats here. How would anything fit in such a tight place, even if you look? But my toothbrush just does it. It just does it. And having gone through this second ritual, now I can be able to throw it. See, it just takes out the hidden stuff from the corners that could not be. Look, in between the brake up there and between the accelerator right there, those are pretty. Look the amount of dust that is coming from behind that. See? See? This is what an old toothbrush can be able to do. And from there, you kick the vacuum cleaner. Now you can be able to suck them off. Okay. Now you are able to suck them off completely. Those very hidden corners, you just help with the brush and you push the brush out. There you go. And you have everything pretty clean. And this applies to the places where you've everywhere where you've done with the brush. I see some coins here. This is 5 crowns. 5 crowns is an equivalent of 50 shillings, Kenya shilling. 5 crowns coin is like 50 shillings. I don't know what it can buy here. Not much. Not much. Maybe some sweets here and there. Maybe some sweets here and there. Okay. It really works under the handbrake. Sucking thing. And then I go across the other side. Look, a used toothbrush can be very, very useful. It can be very, very useful. Okay. Oh, look what I found. Look what I found. Red stripes. Something from Jamaica. Something from Jamaica. Oh, some of the friends that I gave a lift could have left something very valuable here for. But yeah, look, at last I found something from Jamaica in my hand. Oh, this is Jamaican beer. Jamaican lager beer. All right, this is nice. This is nice. Oh, I got something from Jamaica. I can put it here in the shade. Look, man, I got something from Jamaica. I got something from Jamaica as I'm cleaning. They always say that a cleaner has the benefits of getting things. So you don't throw your old toothbrush, it can be able to do a lot. So as you suck in the dust there, my main aim was to show where the toothbrush can be able to work. You see, like these very hidden corners. Very hidden corners. There. Oh, a lot more stuff. Crisps and so on and so on. And the brush works in such hidden corners. This is the computer box. There are wires and cables, as one has to be very careful how you walk across such a place. Do you see that? So basically, apart from brushing my teeth, I have this thing will have brushed also through 2 cars before it is thrown. So don't call me somebody who hoods things, you understand? Don't use that word, I'm a hooder and everything. Look, I got plan, and I do things very effectively. Oh, there could have been a snail in the car. The way I carry a lot of scrap, like the poops of the cow, so a snail found its way and it made a path somewhere here. This is definitely a path where a snail walked, and here is the paw of the snail. I'll have to look through in the car because a snail walked in. This is a snail and it's pretty fresh, and it must have been with the poops of the cow that I carried. Okay. However, I'll be doing the car very thoroughly and I'll make sure that the snail is not living there. But there's evidence of the presence of a snail inside this car. This is evident, and I'll work on it. So let me continue. I cannot film the entire process, but you know what I'm doing. Look what I found again, right under the car. A bottle of water. This time I'm taking responsibility. I'm the one who carries this to work, and I don't know whether I've been looking for this bottle, but I found it from right under the seat, right there, when I'm doing the cleaning. I'm telling you, this toothbrush thing, it's effective. And I got the lost water bottle, and I continue with my toothbrush thing. Just check out here. It's really working, and the toothbrush is also soft, kind of. It's kind of soft as well. It's very, very soft. This is the ventilation system. A lot of stuff is coming from there. Can't imagine. No. This is a lot of stuff is coming from there. All the hidden corners where the hoover can't go. Look, I got a water bottle, and my toothbrush thing is still working, as you can see. All right. There's this ventilations of the side. You have to kind of like clean them with a toothbrush. Yeah, these hidden corners. See? All right. Yes, this is what we call a good job. The cars are shining. The cars are shining. The cars are shining, both inside and outside. I've done my best. I've done my best. And yeah, all the trash has to be put back to place. The cars are shining. This is a good job. Now, before I go in, there is some cooking and baking that ought to go on, and to make some nyama choma. And the sunset is just due, and I need to take some water, but time is not on my side. I got gloves on, so before I put off these gloves, I want to mix the soil with the horse poops, and then just spread them around here. Then I can take off the gloves and go in and cook in peace, and then put back all the tires, the robot, and everything back in the garage, and what has to go in the car. All these things were lying up and down. So now let me mix up the poops, throw them into the garden, and then take off these gloves, and then see if I'll be able to start the cooking. I'll be doing everything in stages and stages. Just hang on and watch a pilgrim's busy life. This final bit of the night now is called the sacrifice. I've just removed the plastic from the bread that was yeasting, and I want to do a final pre-yeasting process. Just hang on with me here. Wash my hands. Wash my hands. Here we go. Bring this to the table. Put this. This is a baking paper. See if we can make our bread here. And then I'll turn it. I can get some wheat flour. I didn't originally use this wheat flour, but it's been there in a little bit, so I'm going to use it to just spread it here. Get the bread that we do have here. As I start, I can put the oven. I can turn the oven to double side on 225, So at least it's preheated. At least it's preheating. And then see if I can be able to make my soft bread. Right. Okay. So we got it. It's a perfect square. It's a perfect square. So this will be the nature of our bread. This will be the nature of the bread. And we're going to make a demarcation, kind of like divide it into 4. Okay. going to make forms, patterns, so just a little bit of patterns on it. Just a little bit of patterns on it. After making the patterns with the fork, so the egg that I returned, is now going to be put to use, and I'll only use the egg white. I'll only use the egg white. Great. I'll use some icing sugar. I'll use some icing sugar, like just about a spoon. And then I'll this bit. and I'll try to paint it over the bread. Give it a nice coat. Give it a pretty nice coat. The Pilgrim's Day has been so long, so long. A lot of things have been achieved. Cleaned the guest house, went, got manure, spread it on the garden, went, bought stuff, the soil, washed cars, and made dinner, the nyama choma, and now just before going to sleep, this bread is going to be like for tomorrow's breakfast when they wake up. Fresh bread, that will be very, very nice. And I'm sleepy, but it's not time to sleep yet. I'm tired, of course, but it's not time to give up. I don't want to leave any of this egg white because I've already put icing sugar on it. It can be on the boundaries. All right. The egg yellow I can keep in the fridge. It's going to be used for something else tomorrow morning. And it's also time to relax with a beer. Really tired. That's basically what you have in a pilgrim's life on a day off. And what I'm going to do, I'll use a foil just to give it one more last yeasting opportunity. All right, just wrap it up. Just wrap it up just to make sure that no air gets in. About 3 foils like that. Then I get some scissors. So this needs to yeast for about 25 minutes, half an hour or so. So as it's yeasting up again in the next 25 minutes, just make sure that all the edges are cut so that it can swell nicely. We are going to have our own fresh bread. To style, and as I give it the last 30 minutes, now I can take my time to go and start editing my videos as I wait for this to yeast up and also the oven to heat up fairly and squarely. So into my edit room. Now it's time to edit as I wait for the bread to yeast. That's part of my evening business. Oh yes, here we go.